Hi, and welcome to this episode of John's Model Kit Review. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a quick and easy method to enhance detail on your model kits, and that is applying panel line washes. A panel line wash darkens the shadows in the panel lines. It helps to achieve a scale effect to make the kit look more realistic. In a previous episode, I had applied spray can silver to my Supermarine Spitfire FR Mark 14, and that was the Airfix kit. And in this video, we're going to show you how to go from a monotone finish, as shown here right after I sprayed it, to a more realistic finish, as you can see on the underside of the wing. I use a very basic acrylic panel line wash. I make that with just a little bit of flat black paint mixed with a good amount of water, and then I add just a little bit of dish soap to relieve some surface tension. And I know I've got the consistency right when I dip the end of the paintbrush into the wash, and it comes out looking like it does in this photo. The first step in this process is to take a paintbrush and to apply the wash to the panel lines and the recessed rivet detail. This does not have to be super precise. As you can see in this photo, I went outside the lines a little bit, and that's okay. We'll go back and correct this easily in a future step. I take my time and I go over all the recessed detail, and if there's spots that need several applications, I go ahead and do that. But this process is quick and easy. It's not a super precise process. As soon as the panel line wash has dried, I take a clean Q-tip and I wet it just a little bit. I would say dip it in water and dry it off mostly with a paper towel, but you want it lightly damp. You don't want it full of water. And what I do is, starting at the front of the wing, I drag the Q-tip in the direction of airflow, so that's front to back, and I slowly work my way through and I clean up the wing. As you start cleaning the wash, the Q-tip will get darker, and it will actually leave some streaks in the direction of airflow on the surface of the kit. And you can achieve an effect here that's subtle or more streaked if that's what you want. I generally go for a fairly subtle effect here, and I will go back and do some pastel weathering after this, but that's a subject of a future video. Here you can see the wing after I've gone over it with the Q-tip. Actually achieves several purposes. First, it removes the excess wash, but second, it lightly polishes the airframe, and you can actually use the Q-tip to remove any dust flecks or imperfections in the paint. The cotton swab just achieves a little bit of a polishing effect there. As you can see in this photo as well, the flat wash actually gets over the surface and it tones down that very shiny appearance of it, and it makes it look more like a dull aluminum and more realistic. And we're going to continue to enhance some of the panels on this, the separate panels, but we're going to do that with a different process, again, in a future video. One thing I really like about this process is it's very, very forgiving. If you see that it still looks overdone after you've gone over it with a Q-tip, you can wet the Q-tip a little bit more or use a brand new Q-tip and kind of scrub away what's there. I don't wait too long after applying the wash to remove the wash, but you want it to be dry enough that it stays in your panel lines and in your rivet detail. I will continue to post progress on this kit, and as you can see, we have gone from this monotone finish to this more weathered appearance very quickly and very easily with the simple addition of a panel line wash. Well, I'd love to know what you guys think. If any of you weather your aircraft or armor kits with panel line washes, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. As always, I hope you found this video entertaining and informative, and until next time, model on.